Hey guys, Xtian here and welcome to another video. Today we're checking out ViewSonic's new gaming monitor, the VX2705-2KP-mhd, which boasts not just gamer-friendly features, but also, in my opinion, content creator-friendly features as well. Before we tackle about the monitor, let's first see what's inside the box. The box includes a quick start guide, one HDMI cable, a power cord, and the monitor itself. The VX2705-2KP-mhd is a 27-inch 1440p quad high-definition gaming monitor with a response rate of 144Hz. Perfect for those gamers who want to escalate their gaming experience, especially beneficial for competitive FPS games. It also features a response rate of 1 millisecond, complemented by AMD FreeSync Premium feature for ultra-smooth game experience. It also supports NVIDIA's G-Sync technology, although it's not a G-Sync certified display. What it does is simply matching the performance of the screen with the graphics card in order to avoid screen tearing. Panel-wise, the VX2705-2KP-mhd features an IPS panel, which gives better clear angles and vivid colors. My first impression with this monitor as I tested it was the colors are nice to look at, also vivid and bright. Design-wise, the monitor's panel is enclosed in a bezel-less frame on three sides, with a decent amount of bezel on the bottom featuring ViewSonic's logo and an indicator of the monitor OSD, or on-screen display controls, which can be used to customize the monitor to your liking. Thickness-wise, the monitor is actually really thin and can be easily incorporated into a modern, sleek-looking workstation with no problem. It also has a flat curvature and anti-glare surface treatment as well, and a small 2-watt dual-bottom firing integrated speakers, which in my opinion is quite enough if you want to just casually check out some audio, but not really my cup of tea for listening to music. This video is sponsored by scdkey.com. scdkey.com is a marketplace website where you can purchase game keys and software keys with no hassle. scdkey.com offers a legit Windows 10 Pro key for only $17. This is the same keys I use on my PC builds. But to make it more awesome, they will be giving another 12% discount. Just type our coupon code XTNC to get it for only $15. You now have your legit Windows 10 key license all set, but in a more affordable price. If you're in the Philippines, purchasing is very easy. You can use PayPal, PayMaya, or GCash. Visit scdkey.com now. I'll put the link in the video description below. So thank you scdkey.com for sponsoring this video. As for the build quality, the monitor seems to be built around strong plastic. I also like the fact that the monitor stand is very easy to mount or attached to the main display and is stable when on the table. Although I dislike the fact that it only has a minimal tilt and no height adjustments available. Quite a bit deal breaker, but you can alleviate that if you use a monitor arm instead, which you can plug on the VESA mount at the back. Connectivity wise, the monitor has a one DisplayPort 1.2 and two HDMI 2.0 ports, as well as AC input and 3.5mm jack for either speakers or earphone pass-through. As for the monitor's feature, the VX2705-2KP-mhd is rich with customizability options, from enabling various color mode and view profiles, enabling or disabling the AMD FreeSync feature built into the Osd Controls, as well as wide color gamut coverage, with our confirmatory test showing at least 100% of the sRGB color space being covered, and high DCI-P3 coverage of at least 94%, which could appeal to content creators and professionals who might want a work and gaming monitor at the same time on a budget. There's also ViewSonic's Eye Care technology feature, which promises flicker-free and blue light filtering. As I tested it, it actually removes most of the blue light, which could harm the eyes in the long run, although flickering is not really that visible already. There's also an eco mode feature, in case you care about power saving or prolonging the monitor's lifespan. There's a lot of view modes and color profiles available for this monitor, as you can see here on the OSD. But we'll try some of the game modes available such as FPS, as well as RTS, and racing games. The Osd controls are quite bit nerve-wracking at first, due to a lot of options available. But once you get accustomed to it, things will be much easier and you'll just love the amount of options available, including volume control, minimal color calibration, and profile selections, among others. In my opinion, these color profiles do sometimes enhance the playability of the game. But to be honest, even playing at the standard settings are already enough for most people. Ghosting can be still spotted but very minimal even though this monitor has 1 millisecond response time. But it is not visible at all when gaming. In terms of creative work, professionals can rely on this at least because it has a high color gamut coverage and a brightness of around 300 nits. And it doesn't support HDR at all, which could be great with a display of this caliber at least. And while it says on the spec sheet that it has a 10-bit color space support, it is only 8-bit in fact, plus FRC or frame rate control, which simply means fooling our eyes by flashing adjacent color back-to-back at a very fast rate but is unnoticeable due to the monitor's high refresh rate. The sRGB mode is also present in case you are using the said color space while editing. In my opinion, the VX2705-2KP-mhd is one decent and cheap monitor that you should look at when you are on the market for a new monitor for gaming and content creation at the same time, or just pure gaming. Since most of us are thinking about entering the streaming space or being a YouTube video creator, having a feature-packed monitor like this is actually nice. And as I realized, I think non-color critical video editing or even photo editing work can be done in this monitor without a problem. You can still get colors much closer to reality than the other monitors at this price range. However, there's a very few deal breakers that I think may matter for some but not that much, such as the lack of height adjustment in the stand as well as the lack of DisplayPort cable on the box. Minimal things but it might be important for some. Other than that, the price of 17,000 pesos is actually a good spot, especially some of the gaming monitors in the price range still lack many features this monitor has, such as QHD 1440p resolution, IPS panel instead of VA, high color gamut coverage, and sleek design. So there you have it. Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Xtian, so like the video, subscribe. I'll see you on my next video.